guys, for those who chose number 6, which is the Angel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune card, here is your reading. So we'll see what are your birthday gifts, number 6. So here is your overall theme. You got co-create and also regeneration. I feel like the heaven heard your prayers, but I feel like they want to apologize because it's not coming forth yet in your life, the angels say. But continue on manifesting what you desire for your future benefit. That's what they want to say. So anyway, right now, focus on your work. The angels say everything will turn out well in the end. Right now, I know that you're struggling, the angels say, but they say to you that because you've been working very hard, they will grant you your wish in the future. So we'll check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may know what are the birthday gifts of those who chose number 6. I feel like someone wants to reconcile with you, number 6. I feel like it's an old friend or a close person that has an issue with you. Could be a friend in the past turned into an enemy, or it could be a lover who played with your heart, play games. I feel like you move on. You decided not to be with this person, but then this person will come forth and try to persuade you. But I feel like the angels say, learn from your mistakes. That's what they want to say. Okay, one more for this it, they tell. I feel like you had a terrible argument with this person, or your person is argumentative and they broke your heart many times. You gave chances, but it didn't work out. If it's not a friend or a lover, it could be a relative of yours that is, very controlling, manipulative, or could be a user as well. I feel like they are draining your vibration or energy. That's why you don't want to be with them. And that's why they ask you, learn from your lessons, the angels say. Now we'll check with your tarots. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what are the birthday gifts of those who chose number 6. Reconciliation will happen. I feel like that is coming forth. I feel like if ever you're not yet at peace with this person, probably the heaven wants you to be at peace. That's why I feel like it has to happen, that reconciliation should be in your life. So this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading, and this is the outcome. I feel like your person, if it's an ex, they are regretful for what they did, and they decided that they want to be with you, but then I feel like you want to say sorry because you're not into them anymore. I feel like most of you move on already. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. I feel like some of you call this person mean things, like they are playboys, playgirls, or whatever you call them, and they have been naughty towards you. I feel like a lot of old flings, even friends, are coming forth. I feel like you're in a good place right now. That's why you're attracting this vibration. Even those who have been evil, I feel, because you have a good energy vibe, you could be a healing person. That's why, you encounter a lot of people that needs healing work. Now, anyway, you got this as your overall energy, so you got will, wisdom, and mind. I feel like in the past, you just let people in your life, okay, and you don't have any idea that one day they will leave you or one day they will betray you. Could be because you have an open heart and you have an open mind, like you love people. That's what you are. Now, first card is the Six of Keys. So, I feel like because of what happened, because of the conflicts, you became the King of Swords. Like, you now know the benefit of you releasing yourself from people that are demanding or draining your energy, or could be karmics, the angels say. I feel like since you learned the lessons, the heaven will give you people that resonates with you, your vibe, and they are your soul tribe. And I feel like you're getting over from the manipulation of others, or from people who broke your heart in the past. So that's another gift that they send you. Next is the accent. So I have a feeling here that since you realize now whom is meant to be in your life, I feel like you're meant to be abundant and you're gonna save a lot of money. And I feel like since you look within, the heaven will bring to you a lot of money, because I feel like you know now where to give your money or how to spend it wisely. And I feel like in the end of the day, if you ask about love life and so forth, I feel like it will come forth, but I feel like the timing is not right now, because you could have money issues, and that's what you need to work on to, the angels say, before this Four of Wands. But I assure you that when the timing is right, when you accelerated already in your career, that is when a new love will come in. And whomever will come in your way is someone who's mature, the angels say. And I feel like don't play like a fool right now, like you need love life right away when you're not prepared for it, because I feel like most of you prayed for a lover, but then the heaven is denying your request because they know that you lack this. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, you lack self-confidence as well. I feel like you're being called on for self-discovery, the angels say. That's why some of you are in a hermit mode, and some of you are feeling low and depressed. It's because you're still finding yourself, your true nature, your true colors. And if you haven't know it yet, there's no lover that's coming in your way. And if you know yourself already and you're abundant on your own way, that is when a lover will come in, and you will know the lover. If you know yourself, they mirror who you really are. And if you don't know yourself yet, then you will not discover whom is the one that is your ultimate match. Now, this is the outcome. So I have a feeling here that despite of the heartache, betrayal of the ex or the past friend of yours, frenemies, or even relatives, I feel like they are still attached to you. They felt drawn to you, but you already released this person. You realize the pain that they caused to you. So I feel here that really reconciliation will happen, because whomever will come forth will be sorry for what they did, and they realize that you're a good person, and they're the only one who's the toxic one here in the picture. So we'll see about your charms, number 6. So I feel like, you're already moving away from toxic situations or cycle. And I feel here that you're gonna attract a new lover in your life, but that will be in the future, and the heaven is, wanting you to be prepared for it, because whom is coming forth is somebody that is a marriage material, and somebody who will like you and be with you forever. And I feel like they are in a loving vibration. That's what I'm sensing. And they are mature and practical, the angels say, and they are fun loving. They love to communicate, and also they have a good sense of humor. And I feel like they're standing in their power as a king or queen or empress or emperor. So the angels say, if you're not yet in that phase scenario, make sure that you are focused on your work and manage to be like an emperor or empress, so the future lover will come in, because if you rush love, there's a tendency for you that you may attract the wrong person. So be careful, the angels say. And for some of you, you are feeling nostalgic because the heaven is asking you to purge the pain of the past, to cry it all out. So you'll be ready for a new person in your life, and whomever you let go or karmic, an ex might be returning, so reconciliation will happen because they still love you and they find you as a nurturing person with this charm. So anyway, we'll check with your Dixit cards. So I feel like whomever your ex is, they still have feelings for you, but I feel like you move on because you feel hate, you're angry with them, and you decided to focus on your money. And I feel like by the situation, you became a wise person to let go of what doesn't serve you. And I feel like the heaven, is helping you out, because I feel like you have been through a lot of people that are hurting you, that are manipulating you, and you prefer to be alone. And I feel like the deceitful is, roaming around or stalking you. But I feel like the heavens say you don't need to mind them, because if you let them in again, they will just destroy your life. They are somebody who are really deceitful and really in to hurt you. And I have a feeling here that the angels are telling you don't mind these people because they are still greedy. They haven't changed yet. And could be they may be saying to you that they change. Well, all honesty is that they don't really change. They just put a facade out there that they change a lot. And they will dim your light again if you're gonna accept them back or make you cry. And they are a hindrance to your success, the angels say. I feel like they love to play pretend that they are alongside with you, but then they are just playing mind games on you, trying to, be a blockage to your success, making you cry. And look at how deceitful they are. So if this is a lover, a past fling, I feel like they are still cheaters. That's what I'm sensing. And they feel drawn to you because you're very unique. You're someone that they can manipulate. That's what they think. But I feel like you have been receiving signs about this person, that this person is coming forth. But because of the Dixit cards, the angels say, never accept them back as your friend or a lover, because as you can see in your reading, they haven't changed yet, okay? And I feel like you're rising from the ashes with a regeneration here. And with co-create, as I told you, an old fling, old friend, or even relative may come forth and try to co-create with you. Why they are coming forth? I feel like because if they are greedy, they might use you again for money purpose. So with the sword being here, I feel like you need to cut cords or cut ties with this person, because, the wheel of fortune will happen again if you let them in. Like it will be repetitive cycle again. So I feel like you're more abundant without them. That's what you need to realize. And you don't need to please people because they will drain your energy. So it's up to you if you will accept. But they're just saying this to you because the angels say they are preventing you from experiencing the same pain of the past. So let go and take back control of your life. You don't have to be submissive, because I feel like by you being submissive to the wrong person, lead you astray or lead you not succeeding in your life. So I feel like the blessings that's coming your way is that you will finally meet your soul tribes. If it's a lover, you're gonna find a lover that will be like you are, but then it will happen in the future if you're ready and if you're doing well with your career. So if you're aware that you're not yet there, then love is not coming forth. And you will find your lover once that you know yourself too. So take some time to know yourself, to know your true colors, because your ultimate soulmate will reflect whom you really are, and that person vibrates like you are, and you share the same feelings, and you have the good chemistry, so that will be your ultimate match. So don't rush love, because if you rush love, karmic may come to your life. So please, guys, be patient. The angels say everything works in the right time. The angels say right now emotions are very overwhelming. It is because some of you needs to purge the pain of whatever happened between you and these people that are hurtful to you in the past. Because I feel like they are energy vampires, and of course you have been drained, or I feel like you have been trained for many times with this type of people on how to handle them. So use your knowledge about it and realize now what happens when you let this person be in charge or manipulate you. So you have to prevent them in order for the past to not happen again, okay? So is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 6, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 7, which is the Angel of the Past, the Judgment card, here is your reading. So we'll see what are the birthday gifts that the heaven has for you, number 7. So you got the why. So I feel like right now you are in a deep contemplation about your life in general, but we'll check with your Dixit cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what are the birthday gifts of those who chose number 7. So I have a feeling here that you sway ways, like you're not really sure where is the right path for you. That's why within the Venus retrograde, you're being called on by the divine to look within, so you'll be aware what it is that you want in your life. I feel like you have been looking for a future spouse. You have been chasing love, but it's not coming forth. And I feel like the angels say it's very risky for you to be in a partnership right now. I feel like you don't have to question why you didn't have a love of your life, or you don't have any future spouse. I can hardly speak. Probably your throat chakra is blocked because they don't want you yet to find a partner, because you have to do something in your life first. That's what they want to say. And I feel like the heaven has been calling onto you to wake up and analyze things. But I feel like you always are ignoring, or you're always in the go. You're always want to do what you want to do instead of listening first in the divine, or you could be praying, but then you always talking and then you don't listen. That can be. So we'll check with your tarots, number 7. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what are the birthday gifts of those who chose number 7. The angels told me that you know what you want, but then the angels say relax and have faith, have patience. Because if it's not yet the timing, you will receive bad things, the angels say. Don't play pretend that, you really need somebody or you want a lover right now, even if you're not prepared. So with the Muse being here as your overall energy, and this is the outcome. So we will clarify. I feel like right now you're an outcast. That's what I'm sensing, because I feel like right now you're in deep contemplation. Could be some of you just got out of a relationship that is toxic and now you're looking for someone else. We'll see. We will clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know What's behind the cards presented here? I feel like you have angelic presence, number 7, and you haven't worked on with it. I feel like the heaven is kind of disappointed to you, number 7, because I feel like you got the talent, but then you're not really following the guidance. That's what I'm sensing, and to be honest, it is a true gift that you have, like a gift of communication. But I feel here that in this case situation, I feel like the heaven is blocking your abilities right now, because you're using your abilities to find a partner instead of using your abilities to help the world. Now, this is your overall energy that's affecting the reading. So I have a feeling here that, yeah, you have a calling by the divine that you need to use your work, the angels say. And you have been chasing after something that will make you happy. You thought that love life makes you happy. What you didn't see is that you're not yet ready. You haven't accepted your gift yet, or you haven't accepted your mission work yet. Or if it's not about mission work, you're not doing well with a career yet, so why are you looking for love life right away? And they want to question, are you ready if there's an accident and you might have a baby? Because for you, this is your happiness, this is your joy, and you don't care even if your finances is okay or not. I feel like you're someone who doesn't care at all what the heavens say to you. Like you're rebellious to God. That's what I'm sensing here, because you thought that love life will bring you joy and happiness. So I feel like what the heaven is doing right now is they are releasing everything from you, even lovers, even friends. So you won't have anybody to focus on. Instead, you should focus on you. That's what I'm sensing. And if ever you encounter somebody online or you're in dating, you will encounter people that are demanding of you since they are imbalanced. I feel like this is your energy. And you will find somebody that mirrors you, that's not yet ready for love life too, that they are demanding and they are childish. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like it's just not gonna work out. You will end up being broken-hearted or not have a connection. That's what I'm sensing. So with God in the ruins, I have a feeling here that the divine will send you somebody, but it will be on divine timing. You don't need to push forward on finding the right partner, the angels say. And another thing why you have been stuck for a very long time, because you have been ignoring your calling. You have been chasing the wrong people, and you find yourself with a karmic and toxic connections that you have a hard time to let go of, the angels say. And what the heaven wants for you is to manifest your capabilities or your missions. I feel like you have a lot of misfortunes in your life. Whatever you try to manifest in love life doesn't work. Okay, but you notice that sometimes you're successful in career. But I feel like, they haven't turned down a lot of things in your life, so you can focus on you. Probably you love to flirt, or probably you're a charmer, because I feel like based on relationship, that is what you're focused on. And I feel like the heaven is very sad for you. So this is the outcome. So I have a feeling here that you realize yourself that you need to have plans so you'll be an emperor or empress. I feel like the heaven is stopping you from finding a partner. Like they cut off your charm abilities. They cut off every people in your life so you can focus on you, focus on your mission work. And I feel like you're gonna be upset because you're gonna be forced to be on your throne, to not to take an action with regards to love department. And I feel like you realize now that your ability to charm people is not working. Like, people are not looking at you. Look at that. People are not even passionate about you. They're not looking at you at all. And I feel like it's tearing your world apart that nobody likes you. It's because they haven't wants you. Hey, this time around, please plan for your life. Focus on your career. Focus on your mission work. Okay, and I feel like you're hurting because you're gonna be forced to be single by the heaven. Because you have been stubborn. Could be. So sometimes heaven is tough, but it's for our own good. Okay, so we'll check about your charms. Number 7. And you're not loving the right way, the angels say. Because love is not about making you feel complete. Because based on your overall energy here, that you think that love life can make you happy, can fulfill you, the angels say. But then, the sad news is that you're doing well with career, but then it's waste of money. That's why you didn't accelerate with regards to career, even though you have a good, stability or a good job. Still, you are wasting a lot of money because you try to please your lover. That can be because you encounter demanding individuals or people that are very dependent of you with the Queen of Pentacles. So we'll check with your charm. So I feel like you could be a charmer, you could be beautiful or handsome, but I feel like you will be unhappy because you realize now that your charming abilities is gone, and you question why, what happened, nobody likes me, like they haven't put an ending to your charm. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like you're crying about it. I feel like you really want a lover to pamper you, to nurture you. And I feel like you miss kissing everything. You miss romance. You could be really a charmer. You could be attractive, sexually driven, could be. And you think that it's your joy. But then the angels say it's not joy fulfillment. Romance doesn't complete you at all, the angels say. There's more to life than love life, the angels say. Remember that. And if your life is not in order, it's not time for you for love life. And if you have a mission work on earth, you need to do that, the angels say. Okay, and it's for the best, you will realize that. So, I feel like you're walking away from your calling. I feel like you're really meant to be in public or public speaking, a teacher, that can be. But you don't like it. You're walking away. You're trying to let go of, your mission work because you don't like it. But I feel like you're trying to manipulate. You're trying to take control. You're not following the divine because you want to be happy. You want to be in love life. I feel like you want to focus on love life rather than working. That can be. But I feel like because, you have been ignoring your calling. You have a lot of downfall. People just break your heart because they want you to focus on your career. They want you to focus on your work. But then since you're not listening, they are placing you to a maze so you'll be able to mature, to be wise. Because I have a feeling that you could have a high sex drive. You could be somebody who wants to be complete by having a partner. You're very dependent, the angels say, but it's not gonna work out. Okay, could be you're just using your person for money, that's why you don't have to work. But then I feel like it's your spiritual journey that you need to tackle on, because I feel like you have been ignoring really the calling of God, and I feel like you're aware about your calling. God communicates by your heart. I feel like right now you're being called on to balance your life, to focus on your spiritual calling, the angels say, because if you keep on ignoring it, it will not be in your favor. Yes, there is free will, okay, but remember, if you have a mission work, you must follow it. Remember what happened to Jonah when he tried to ignore his calling? He still forced on to do his mission work because you have to do it. Okay, there's importance why you have to do your mission work. You can save a lot of lives. You can be able to help a lot of people. And by helping others, it will make you happy. It's not only love life that makes you happy. And our life is not, rotating itself just because of love life. Okay, sometimes we are better off alone. We are better off single than having a partner that is toxic, because I see in your reading that what you think is a good thing to do makes you cry. And you're not yet there. You're not yet independent. You are very dependent. And I feel like things are not going well with regards to love life, and you question why. And I feel like in the past you have this calling, but then, you're not listening. You tend to chase after love than listening to your call. So I feel like judgment always happens to you. So the best thing to do is not, I feel like listen to God even more. Listen to the angels and saints. Don't argue with the divine. Because the more that you're not following, the more that you will struggle in your life. Because I feel here that they are releasing your capabilities because you're ignoring the calling. The angels say, what are the capabilities for if you will not use it properly? The angels say, you have a good sense of humor, you have a good communication skills, but you use it to persuade people to have, what you want, like in bed. It's not really good, the angels say. That's not a talent. A talent is something that you can use to help the world. And realize that you have a talent within that you don't discovered yet, or you're aware, but then you're not using it properly. So they might as well release that to you to realize the importance of your talent. The angels say, learn to listen to God, not always ask in prayers. The angels say, they want to ask you, why will they give you what you ask? Did you do something for the heaven? If you continue on running away, chasing your what you so-called love life, it will not benefit you in the long run. They will not send you the right person if you didn't do your calling. You're still in a low-key vibration, chasing just because you don't love yourself, just because you're trying to ignore your calling. So is there anything else? They said, if you're sad that nobody likes you now, the angels say, they will send somebody for you, but you have to do your mission work. You have to do your calling so you can have everything again. And they just release everything to you so that you may see the value of your talent, of your skill, and use it not to have somebody in bed. Use it for the benefit of the world, not only for you. So is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 7, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 8, which is the Angel of Prophecy, the Hangman, here is your reading. So let's see, what are your birthday gifts, number 8? I feel like I wanna ask what are your spiritual gifts, but let's see if the heaven will say that to you as a birthday gift. So this is the overall theme, so you got thinker. This is either way. I feel like you doubt yourself too much, number 8. Loyal heart and also building blocks. This could go either way, but I feel like you're stopping it to go either way. That's what I'm sensing here. Now we'll check with your Dixit cards, number 8. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what are the birthday gifts of those who chose number 8. I feel like you're ending a karmic pattern that you used to have, because I feel like you're deciding on to a different journey, or you're walking on to a different direction. I feel like you have been controlled by people or manipulate your thoughts, the way that you think. Could be you're dating someone new right now, that can be. And one more they say. So the angels say that it's okay to love, but the angels say the patterns, you need to watch over the patterns, the karmic patterns that you usually have. Because I have a feeling here that though you have someone else, it's a karmic, it's a toxic cycle again. Because I feel like you haven't learned the lesson yet and you rush love right away. And that's why, I feel like you're gonna be caught up in the middle, like you don't know what to do in your life in general. I feel like you try your best to be fulfilled in terms of relationship, but I feel like it's not working out. Example, the angels say to me that you question why your love life is not going the right way. Like you always mess up in love life or in decision making, that can be. But we'll see with your tarot. And I wonder why they asked earlier about spiritual gifts. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what are the birthday gifts of those who chose number 8. I feel like some of you are spiritual. Could be a spiritual teacher or guru, but I feel like you're not really using it. You're following the wrong choice again. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So what is the outcome? So I have a feeling here that you stroke your ego too much, number 8. You keep on dating and dating. Sounds like number 7, to be honest, but I feel like this is a different story, but we will clarify. So cards, if you feel drawn to number 7, then go watch it. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. The angels told me that in your case situation, I feel like you're somebody that's trying to find your future husband or wife, but I feel like you will, what do you call this? You waste some of your life or years in finding the right one, but it doesn't work out. And suddenly it rained. Probably you encounter a lot of karmics and you feel very traumatic with love life, but you still want love life. And you're purging a lot of pain, could be right now because of Venus retrograde. So anyway, this is your first card. So you got the Queen of Keys. This is the overall energy, by the way, that's affecting your reading. So I feel like with regards to career, you're not yet there. You're not interested with career. You're more interested with love life. And I feel like you're upset because whatever you want in love life is not working. But you're still holding on to a hope that you may find the right partner. But your intuition is telling you, hey, calm down, because you need to focus on your career and your money, because you don't have any achievements yet. And you're someone who could be a charmer. I feel like you're always in dating scenes, but you ended up with people that only give you a small cup offer. That's what I'm sensing here. That's not giving you what true love is. That's what I'm seeing. Then first card is views of the ego. So I have a feeling here that during your birthday, you will realize that whomever you dated is not really good for you. If you're dating, you will realize that this person is just giving you a small cup offer or not loving you. I feel like you might break up. That's what I'm sensing. Or you might have an argument and you will break up with this person. You will try to chase again someone new. So with the lightning bolt being in reverse here, I have a feeling that the heaven is trying their best to put your life in order or together. They're helping on behalf because you have problems with your money. But I feel like you're messing up things. Like you're continue on doing what you keep on doing, like chasing someone, chasing love life, or something that's not healthy for you. And with the Empress being here, I have a feeling that you must be patient, because the angels say yes, there is somebody that's made for you, that is just right for you, but it will only come forth if you will be like this person whom is like an emperor or empress. If you're not yet there, you will not meet this person. You will continue on meeting the wrong person because you didn't contemplate, you didn't have this contemplation mode or being at peace with yourself, and you don't listen to your heart. I feel like you just go once that you met someone new, you will just go and date. So we'll check with your outcome. So you got path unknown. So I feel like you're trying to move on from somebody, but I feel with the King of Pentacles reverse, I feel like the heaven is trying to tell you, focus first in your career rather than finding in a lover, because you have other paths here. I feel like the first path will be about your calling, which is to, gather your thoughts about your career, manifest money, rather than go another way, which is about finding another lover. So break the cycle, the angels say. Next is in crescent moon. So I have a feeling that some of you will still try to find the one. That's what I'm sensing. But unfortunately, guys, you will be left in the cold. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like this person will not be somebody who will you like to marry at all. This person will always leave you in the cold. Or this person might ghost you, the angels say. And I feel like the heaven is calling you to wake up, focus on your work rather than focus on love life, focus on career. That's what they want to say. And caught in the ruins reverse. So this is another outcome. So the outcome will be you will have a breakup if you try to push forward with the person that you try to marry, because this is not really your soul tribe. Okay, and it's just there to teach you a lesson or to wake you up that, things are repetitive. Like, look at your work. I feel like within your birthday or within this time, the heaven is asking you to contemplate on your career, on your business. It's not working out. Could be you're always in a dating scene that you forgot about your money, the angels say. And then the next outcome is a King of Roses. So I have a feeling that you will still have feelings for someone, but I feel like it will not push forward with the Six of Swords in reverse. You feel very dramatic about it. That's what I'm sensing. And then the next is the treasure. So I have a feeling that the heaven will really make you see about your money. And it will not make you happy to realize that you need to be closed off. You need to be away from finding a partner because you know to yourself that you're not yet ready for love life. And I feel like since this is one of your outcome, this is another capability or another realization for you. The angels say this is the good outcome that they want you to do, and you will have blessings from God if you do this. Okay, you will have the same cycle if you don't break it. The angels say you will end up with karmic partner if you keep on pushing forward to find your future spouse. But your future spouse is not coming forth because you're not yet there. And I don't see any emperor in your reading, to be honest with you. So meaning you're not yet matching the vibration of your future spouse. That's why you ended up with karmics. So make sure that you're, focus on your career, guys. Take charge, control of your life. Fulfill your goals and your dreams and desires in life so you'll be ready for the future, or you may find a person that is really made for you. Number 8. One more detail. So anyway, here are your charms. So you got this one. So I have a feeling that you got the Knight of Cups twice because this is my Knight of Cups in the charms. So I feel like you could be somebody that really long for love. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like you're in love with a new person, but they are wrong person. And I feel like you will realize during your birthday that you didn't accomplish anything yet. The angels say like it's slow moving with regards to your career, because the angels say you're too focused in your love life and you're too focused on stalking in social media or finding your lover. What they want you to focus on is to balance your life out before relationship. And I feel like your intuition has been calling you in, but then the angels say, please listen to it. The angels say, and learn how to be more practical. The angels say, you need to be mature this time. You need to be aware that, you don't have to be somebody that's always chasing after love life. I feel like you need to be mature from whatever you have been gone through, because based on your reading, okay, you encounter a lot of karmics, toxic cycles, breakups, because you're not yet ready and love life is on divine timing. And since you're not yet in your Empress mode or Emperor mode, you haven't met the right person yet. And you need to put an ending to the cycle of trying to chase wanting love life. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like by finding love life, you encounter a lot of heartaches and sadness in your life. You could be somebody that's still innocent. Okay, I feel like you really love life, okay, in your life. But the angels are asking you, please reach first your dreams before love life. That's a practical thing to do. And accept the fact that you're not yet ready for it. That's why they're not giving you the one yet. The angels say, if you're prepared, they will give it to you. But if not, they won't. So anyway, here is your overall, Dixit cards. So you got this. I feel like you need to be left alone. You need to be single so that you can be able to fulfill your goals and your dreams and desires in life. I feel like the heaven is testing you sometimes, that they have giving you a lot of lovers. That's what I'm sensing. It's just a test from God, but it doesn't mean that you have to accept that person, because I have a feeling here that they are just seeing you if you learn your lessons, because you need to be mature, the angels say. And I feel like don't worry about being alone or being single. Probably that's one of your fears. But then the angels say you don't have to worry, because even your ancestors are guiding you, and you have a lot of guides that surrounds you. And I feel like in terms of your career, it's in a stagnant process, the angels say. And I feel like you realize that, you are always being, called on to be single. Or if ever you have a love connection, you will end up in a toxic connection, and then you will be left in the cold, or you will be single again. And I feel like it has been repetitive, and within your birthday you will have that contemplation about why you have a lot of bad luck in love life, and why is it your career is not moving. And I have a feeling here that some of you will accept your calling, that you will be single, and then you will work on with your career, the angels say. And I feel like the heaven is trying to wake you up to look within, to learn the lessons, the angels say, rather than chase again another lover. Because I feel like you guys have a tendency not to focus. You have a tendency to reach for a lover even though you're not prepared for it. So you ended up being with a karmic or toxic connection again if you will not follow what the heaven wants for you. So they ask you now to listen to the divine calling for you, that you need to focus on your career. The angels say you need to be goal-oriented. That's what I'm sensing. So I have a feeling another reason why your career is not pushing forward, because you encounter greedy people in your life and you wasn't able to save money for yourself. So I feel like you need to realize that you're more smooth flowing if you are single. You're better off alone. That's why you encounter a lot of downfall in your life, because you haven't discovered yet that you're more better off alone, that you're meant to be single to fulfill your dreams. I can hardly speak, sorry. So I feel like this is also what you need to realize, number 8, that you encounter karmics that are controlling, manipulative, that are trying to control you. But if you just reach for your goals and your dreams, you won't be heartbroken. Okay? But if you deny your calling, you will go again in the same cycle. And right now they ask you, please be mature. Please learn to listen to your heart, and not just only, go after or chase somebody else. Okay? Because it's not at the right time. You will just fall on again with the trap of, your ego, of wanting someone, or fear of being single. But the angels say, please learn your lessons already. Please. Because look at the rain. It will happen again in your life. So basically, I don't see any gift here. But I feel like you are now realizing now about your life. That's the gift I see. So I have a feeling with the building blocks being here, I feel like you realize this is the gift for you. You start to wake up. That could be the lovers that you have is just using you for money. That's what I'm sensing. Or whenever you have a partner, they will just breaking your heart. I feel like you will get tired of wanting a lover, because you realize now that you didn't achieve anything, because you have been chasing and chasing, or you spend years in finding a lover instead of you fixing your life. So I feel like you're avoiding to think about it, because it will trigger you to change. to shift. So don't ignore to think. Don't ignore to contemplate. Because the heaven is pointing out to you your errors so you won't be stuck forever. You're meant for greatness, but how can you be great if you're stuck with the old patterns, if you're not changing at all? Okay? And you need to transform your life. And I feel like right now you have to be patient. You have to be mature enough to accept your flaws. Be mature enough to see your life, to contemplate about it. I know that things are not good in the past that you have been chasing love life. You know, to be honest to you, number 8, I also had that same cycle before I became a light worker. That I chased love. Why? Because I'm avoiding my twin flame. During that time, our love is forbidden. And of course, during that time, I have this boyfriend that broke up with me after 3 years since I became very sad about it. After that, I tend to long for somebody again in my life to complete me. And I ended up like you. I became stuck finding the right person, and I ended up always in toxic connections in karmic. And that's why I'm very grateful that I met my twin flame. And I know to myself during that time I can't run away from our connection, because no matter what I do, I still felt drawn to my twin flame. And that's why I chose him. Even though he didn't choose me, I decided to be single and to stay hopeful that one day we will be in union. Because during that time, I was, brainwashed by some readers that you should be with your twin flame, that is the one that's meant for you, and so forth. But even though I was brainwashed during those times, it really benefited me, because by focusing on him, I wasn't able to focus on finding a partner. I realized that there's a lot of things that I need to learn in life, that I need to be single. I need to cut off my cycle of finding the right partner for me, because the one who will make me complete is myself. And that's what you need to realize too, number 8. That love life will not fulfill you. Love life will not complete you. I feel like that's what you need to learn, number 8, is to realize the freedom in singlehood, and to realize what you need to fix first before love life. So there's a reason why sometimes love life is not really working. It's because it's not yet our time for love life. There's still a lot of things that we need to fulfill. But in your case scenario, number 8, I feel like you're starting to see your spiritual gifts as well. And I feel like you will be in deep contemplation to change your life. I feel like it's still a gift that at least the heaven is trying to support you, is trying to show you who you are, what you should be doing, and so forth. So embrace what the heaven is telling you, number 8, the angels say. And break the cycle so you can do well with your career, and realize that you're better off alone, you're better off single, and you don't need to rush love, because remember that there's somebody that is really meant for you, number 8, but then you're not yet in their level. That's why you haven't met the one yet. Okay, so is there anything else? They said that's it, and what's important is you managed to hear this reading for you to get your life in order. They say it will benefit you in the future. It's just the start that it will hurt, that you will be single and you will let go of dating scenes. The angels say. The angels told me that if you chase love again, you might end up with the wrong person, and I feel like the heaven is trying to prevent that from happening, so you won't get caught up or you won't get too late in your life when you realize what you need to fix first. And as much as possible, you need to help yourself. You need to have self-control, the angels say. And know that not love life will complete you. It is you who will complete yourself, the angels say. Is there anything else? They said that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose number 8, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.